baby a minimum was it to call baby. And transport minister, ne mammy said, this is the Yaka baby, every year and then. Okay. Many idea driver for them and him say,
I see. Now, more quite ye and emission tax and so obey.
Oh, I need a mayo.
I say, Andra.
Oh, I driver for the any I had you. Yabo detino, send in a beshas. Yasuma and driver for Makucha. Obi anyi obi asike na yene de yenim se no e se no kweye ba akopɛ menua se ba we e ba pa dia na nka ma we no be me nwa
za
oh you menua oh so we media man this time you see a better law film transport minister na trans na kasa a church ni menu say Yaman Bessie 2 weeks. Then you need a year share. On also got so many Pamo Stock or Akosha man. One Koshen in a Talepepa. If you in a better percentage, say you 15, say you 20, say you 30. Normally, I might not have a position because you ain't been yet you mind the Emoka.
Okay.
And I am Papa GP to support to a mamma letter come up Parliament to say. That tax and the woman de buy in Tia. And it's a whole year politician. Now, this year, election year. Now, wouldn't even say, Sadu would the Baba how? Now, told the Baba dear. As I said to you, how? And it's a powerly can get the powerly at Tanaban. And as I was a master bass for GP at Anamua, and not David Aguado, there will be a Baba Trambe Casa, and Casa will be Tanabano. As I know, who catch you near a bay since with the best man. Yes, I say that way, yet you are not yet you are our patrols. And they are done a banner done or Sunday Saturday echo roadway say you better roadway you are now taxi motor 75 taxi says 150 the truck running at the other 250. The cargo cars near 300. A year, Tabana Soji, Nagana for your Piafia. You been used to Papa. You miss a say. Near the first one. You wouldn't say what baby passing. Say your banny sickle. Say your scanner at the GU. You ain't new baby, I could see. I will call to the embassy account. And you was that double for your You're showing a bit wrong. They see we are, and a double for Yabi and answer bed at the back. And the other concern for the Tumra, the accuracy. And Ra, the Mayanadava for the Biakuta. You wouldn't say what you be. And indeed, when the Mummy and Yabba training for now, copying one day. They won't say, oh, I started, or charge the driver for. And also, there was some Rebecca from one, near Becca. And this is day I won't say, I can't cry, I can't cry because you're near an imprint of wedding commercial, I was massive. He had on so many. So what, yeah? Ababu Mankasa. So man tia Ababu Mankasa. And Nuntina Pauli was a Pauli dear. Oka Sama Mazama Mike, no Kwana Yanoko.
I saw what again I watch her.
That you said, would you say system and your woman's system Nankasa, and Namino Kase, wouldn't say Yatu Petro.
Yatu Petro, Yatu
Petro and Ra. Yatu Petro, we are shooting Petro Kakra, shoot to do the Kakra. Patrol say and Kasai. Yanajman, yes, baby, I can hear you. And you're but who soon? Now, Papa, the so much was doing there soon. Then, man, and say a mawa. Now, that's who soon you. That do soon you. And so, your Papa, minute do not over the our Becca. That done for you now was oh, because I tell me, go on day back. And then playing for the so woman, yeah, it's actually
very well. Okay, Nyamwe na yentwen na yenhwe de besi because when you can say wunuanum bia kotwa and take effect enti wo de yentwen ne yenhwe in the coming week no na yehu de be kwakosi why
me that's price what me after me ma wakwanya kitu abi na menka yes sir Accra police commander yenu ya man mo wo mo tona do Accra kru mu sabi wo mo didi ye but okwa ni mu na Woman dear, baby, almost one day now. A police, a driver for baby, can clear before the pana police for children woman. Yes, woman. What my driver for that yes, come on, Pasabasayambo.
Now, Gawili, I say, my work, I'm one casa de Monsomoyo, Crumia. Ya bas, baby, ya bas terminal, mammo. Nasto, na munti minimum crop one casa. Not the be a more costly traffic and we here will Crumia, no, nay, papa.
Maybe so, Mammy, Accra Central, Trot bus terminal. Accra
Central, now what bosso, now what bicycle hands.
Circle
has we are aware. We are aware, baby, and says, Womujina, and Hono Mujina. Say, no, so we are aware. I know the young can was him.
You certainly have him. Baby, and says, Womujan.
Achimota news station. Ya build the bus terminal, come, Eddie, mammo. Old station, what quiet and one, I must still Mubijina. I know the young can was.
Someone in the old count 100%. Look at me, one and let me. Katamina kakaka fine. In capacity of Kumasi Benny now, we are best to build up or so up with Sinipanan. And no, the old Kamasa, we are 100%. Capacity of oil, via pure STC, Muna, Mubisam, and Yako. The Mako Sinipano, or Pataxi, or Pataxi, or Petrotro, or Patatrotro. But 1 year so, my you I was under one cost wrong by Mr. Hono, I didn't. I'm running young man, politicians in Shogun, one
cousin, so more person with them running by Yajuma. More a driver for no more person with them running by Yajuma. Oko a year, Oko la Pasa, maybe Oko la Pasa, Yawatema station, Yayan Kama, I away. As a cast in the Colo Diwo, Nanipana Nantia Bahabe for Cano. Yet, who drew last Papa said him one no more. Baby, and you penetrate one among some person with Gina, a loady, and she and no son or person any day.
You call me, tell Hono. So on the station, no, and the time station, Ankata can Oyama. And the job of in our party, one casting after Leno, Nakaki to be and sign a woman to that Lena Fao. It is a man who may be a found, only be found. Was that Oko more than one, who I am a brosine. And the baby other pack home. Baby, I will be too below the other loaders home. And this a man between the Mona and then a Kumati Kajesia. 1 year, they told him the carriage to become baby other pack, baby, you make the baby fine. Oh, and never be sounded here, Mrs. Oka, Maccabi. But Yanakata Yakoso be a problem. The baby decides to not terminate the matter. All the mimic me, my family, tools beyond the call. Because me who are not come acquire me ya. Chesena, Yan must be fine. As a quantum and call woman to my year. Let's see, Pilat, man, maybe a costo, a biambasem. I am fine. And so, Cranker will be a American.
Yes.
And in Canada, Canada support to no moment. La Paz is a woman fabric, my Benina, when you have your original. Woman Africa, so I try it and when you have your original. Ten something and some Mrs. Champagne in Flameka. Now, who come away and not everyone that may go with you? I can't tell me against you. Because that's in a drama for Kia. That's the way I want to obey. Who was the cricket to another drama for next year? I know you're coming and asking, okay, I have one person. I'm going to say, them from Cacramana. When I said, when you can never be a baby, they only be a scalafa.
Fail. A guy will say, come on, idea, bay. You better a boss in the eddy. Why? Because a win here, pa, because traffic now wants more cause you a crum no. Yen I dim running so I bebo yen answer. But as your gawili a concerned drivers, and no permanent or and the Edding Comono, bringing us to exactly 59 after 7. I hire Kessben star 256 star 2 hash star 256 star 2 hash. Now was selected option 2 for Kessben FM Accra and the pay your 1,500 giveaway no yeah the amount now with the Aqua weekend no now with the assorted ho I don't think say would hear me but your short code no my enwo phone so na dialysis here it's and say and the pay would be I will be star 256 star 2 hash now was selected option 2 Maakye we yes sir but you did this any penalty free.
Oh, your friend, Bajuga.
Bajuga free, eh? Hey, La Paz, I know where we near no face.
Oh, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker.
Will you?
Catch a lot of reports and then you be a Papa.
Just a 500 and Bammy boy. La Paz and Fan now on the emergency share.
Oh, we are a fast community dancing. I'm going to buy a little bit.
Community junction. Why?
La fast community dancing.
I see. You remember how to pay. Why?
The only speaker.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I ain't not trying.
Oh, that's the guy I feel.
I don't know what feeling brutal. Thank you. It's a consultation. Why? Yes. Thank you. And so that is our lucky winner from a year, La Paz. 56 star 2 hash with option 2 now I don't pay ube winning a year Kessben Cashport now what to me aje what year a year passion which I will be the anti I don't pay get involved now weekend year woko yama honye de a chromono pressure our town anti I don't pay kakrabia was abesombiano na waje ede aye wade star 256 star 2 hash but your chagum na I don't pay will be the Benjamin is here at Tenase. I don't pay Sanso Sodaminia, Charles Maakye, so at Tenase. Yadin from one across now, what you win, no, Yadin the Tofa Bomo, and I don't pay Yadin at the Brush. And Sumami, sir, we are live and what a year Facebook, no, and so anti what they were drink channel at the Faso Bar, Yabeji, na Yakin kind in at the amount. Na afe yetimi ene wo atwa enkobodie no eso star 256 star 2 hash star 256 star 2 hash Kessben Cashport ucha star 256 star 2 hash na was selected option 2 on the Cashport na anopay we check room they give away 1,500 cedis na anopay 3 draws you know ojo 500 na odi show ho na afe weekend you know ashase boko e the amount mame Emma Benjamin is here achi na me mano akwaba na ene de said you mini abedru hantem na yanika na yakodon so be matching
yeah mini
that is say
I mean adomini me ho ye na onzo ye
ready adom be so be ho ye pa
2024 nsi san bebre aba
okay
was say ye di emra ye mre so and in say so say me ba ha be 5 am na me di memra so nesa
go for so free baby never
I was a bit free nearby. Okay. Di memra so nesa.
92.9 Accident.
That's it, Maakye.
Speak am Joso.
My microphone in there. I say yeah.
Oh, nema nkoi.
That's it.
Nema nkoi.
And then SCV.
Eh. Olo ta wa we boto mo ya mami bi me say nema nkoi because ye kwa benyina.
I can't tie crap pa yo me pesca dey.
Enti what
for ntino.
Nema nkoi. It is sanity. Dada na 2023 na near to us. Trains sign.
I see.
Yeah, trains sign because you penny for your margins on Mississippi. I could train a dano. Oh, yes, my.
And I go much in the
Foreign Affairs Minister.
And why are they?
Migration, baby, Babs, tears so man with me. One name is Anno.
Obiza Foreign Affairs Minister.
Now, a quite young man for Bidani.
I said greener pastures, the SRCC key and
But this time around, no, it is on the search. 92.9 It's on the search. Sika man for Jufis Adi when you are the Gituao. And now, traveling policies to cry minister by Bessin, not a single one being on my account. Apart from passport, Tobeka say as a CA increasing the cost of passport. Ghanaian students. Ma mutiti hai ma binwi we are not now pursue career masters in law Harvard you bet for so culture IELTS English speaking country like Ghana
we are bet your LSAT
what I say UK for now colonize here this also justify
so to bro
now foreign minister Ghana who took one cover on to me enko bargaining on this for the country. Why a deputy minister of foreign affairs under Akufo in a Akufo-Addo about 7-8 years not a single policy man will be to me or no buyer as a minister of foreign affairs but to me boy my not a single one will be beyond country. Now because the passport mostly digitization
of the passport process.
No only why.
So what me
you see I like Mahmoud Bawumia, father of digitization in this government. But yeah, minister there, at least you should be thinking for us. And I mean, so open abrochako to go and learn. And then the chese wo untibrofo. And then the chese na nakea. No, oh, good di chairman.
I think I'm over.
And then the chest Ben our tea on Timber Funtia still. We are go school from primary, kindergarten to university level. You do English and the chair there. Why must we from Ghana still go and write IELTS? They didn't say no. And yeah, the panka minister was doing your one. But this time we are fighting for this thing to be corrected. I don't know about Botswana for intro IELTS. Do they speak better than we do? Ghana and Botswana intro IELTS. They don't.
Okay. But as I say, Mamema Godwin Mahama Achenda Memana Kwaba, or a member of the NDC's communication team. Mama Maakye is saying,
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Party Muboko.
O party Muboko, so I aware. I mean, for Akonya, we mean, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. When you say at the tail end of last year, and or share the
microphone, the tennis kakra.
And or share the what we need building the Ghana tours here.
Yeah.
As at last, I think this week, no, Eastern region. Or yeah, and I think Tuesday and Wednesday. And near me, APA womb, which is very striking, and I have to put it on record. Say what done it very clear. Say the LGBT, say oba and nane bema and na bema to me because son who your bar no bar son who I bema no. Aside so no on to mono. Ne summon so nyadeng en to. So for him, he is against it today. He will be against it tomorrow. And he will be against it forever. The second thing is a bar out, also making the point clear and ambiguous. Say there is no way Obi try the friend free SHS. Free SHS has come to stay. In the first place, a constitutional provision. 2, the Sanka also share, I say progressively, and His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo about to yaso. Na mreni amribia no MPP fo nya akwenya, then they keep distorting the narrative into we stating it clear say free SHS on twemu na ntwemu ochena de obeye ne say obaba be improve upon it, which improving upon it most stakeholders be brave call for a review. At least yembo komponko yechi 6 or 7 years after the introduction of that program. See it me assessment. Near baby a thought scene, baby a year. Things we have to improve upon it and improve upon it. Into what kind of clear. And part of the building the Ghana tour, shall see the last part of last year, no. And Okupiemu the Upper East region. Okay. My native region. I wish him all the best. The people of the Upper East region, ebe work as expected. At the end, the PM will be Ghana for anyway.
Yeah, so na I don't know a part of our substantive issues and na some of the issues are airby and I mean himself when you kada for so ko share di nkomo. My man na ke na me man akwaba na me hu na che na matching.
Speaker.
Yes, na ke.
Ejo Suminia.
Now where you ready? Nanake.
Who know you ready?
One ben have me.
Sir, what do me ya juma fe hu se station na jin hine wie no wapam me. Ezunka, aduma me no na sha se wa ha me kai pa.
Nanake, me da you.
Afa die, wo gi din afa me say TikTok videos na me say, "Hey, speaker."
Oh that.
Ezunka ni ade nka me wa na everybody apese we kire ya o. Ma me go tedwa ntu so afa die wa twa mabokra.
And I get the blame name, man.
Your man and some 200 who my dream one appear frame, and I'm so don't want to may try more than.
I see.
So now, I mean, him swams my busy me, whom the pan as a me drop on. What's it?
And now, coalition, and I gave coalition, also soon.
Man, quite elections.
And I kill
Election, some more can you not move? I said, Busana za mimasi election na wa speaker da room no asa ko ngrofo be pam jo sama me nko election ama fa me forms nyina guta me forms da so da me kan bisi ne speaker dia se ho nyame adom
party moboko NPP moboko
radio adom moboko
very well and say 8:15 a high Kessben 92.9 na watching the moon komo and yedewo ed this week electoral commission and the NDC. It's been a very heated one. Rabosman Asari said over 60% of political parties are by APAC meeting a juada a chair mono editumu say womunyina no any is in the yard jays and they changes a whole through proposals electoral commission no epese de ba nyina no 2024 you say ensese no nyina to akwamu ye dia na che say ebetimi aye adwuma NDC for say there be wo mo anka ne sa na eno no akwakofa nchi wahye bebre na no e de aba ho na ye be hyase e de afri na ye wi a ye be ba the controversial emission levy aban say wode eba na afibia no kasa hodo no ebetimi atua okwa eye road wealthy no a na watimi atua ede aka ho enti ma wadwenche ne nyina no emra 0550596929 0550567929 na afi wode wadwenche no ede abaya beje we are live ewo Facebook so on Kessben FM 92.9 for wadwenche ne nyina no efa so na fabra ye bekin kan ne nyina no ede amount mame enhyase emfri eye Charles McCarthy so na me mani simadu na mintie no Agaji, my mention was.
Swiga.
Yes.
The men's has some 10 minutes neka.
As will be having 10 minutes for first round, didn't he?
Hey.
Manage your time.
See, I
be the person that just the men's has some here 10 minutes. We here just 1 minute.
What 5 minutes?
15 minutes.
Swiga.
Yes.
Magatu, what's the time this one?
Yeah.
I don't know, Becca.
Baby.
Oh, chia.
See me.
Me enjire. That's also time in Bodo Sumpo.
Sa mama no.
Yes.
O behavior as if say your manuscript.
Why a manuscript?
Nya wa man edwuma no. A manuscript. As edwuma no your man no your man terms of reference. I say and she's acting according to her terms of reference of appointment. Her oba ye first. No register you use from 1993. No ye register and fee. 6 months to election against the ECOWAS standards. Mami insist my control new register. Me wa. O fee no say I park crowd them in famo nyahwe. No create eminent advisory committee made up of Chief Human Danka Williams no money omo kan me ba so no sha say di IPAC for any mutu tree form owie no see that be birth certificate to crowd them me ma be ye electoral commission me njida as base document and fan register bia and anim ye boa Chief Justice na yesu wa $5 million bribe no call retirement no a four so say I birth certificate no obi a picture na so it does not identify you when you Chief Justice to court document a would ye adwuma no obi a picture na so so you hu amanfo suit numbers na would ye adwuma we can we actually o fi wo e no ba ye say look registration or critique coalition, regional coalition centers. 2020 elections. So the regional coalition center by unannounced while move be money. The election due to a bay from constituency. You must send the results to regional coalition center to be forwarded to national office. Or do we buy? A few one or see that be registration crown. Young control our district office. Constituency biana district biano. Yenjai polling station aye through the young control district electoral office. Near controlling by law. A beer ye true din biano a baby as a state now or traba. Can people vote at the electoral commission's office? No. But Jane Adukwe Mensah, any doctor, Professor Bosman Asari, former political science lecturer,
Kessben 92.9.
Ajie Tumusi Yankoyenesa, Yakun Kaya Amfa La Scala. And now you that sorry, almost indelible ink you use. Omo mayem fanye jumabi. Into omo pilot. Or pilot you. And no did district assembly election in the year. Oh, sorry, I was about to a call to Pono, yes, so from 7 to 3 p.m. Or Tiso from 7 to 5 or Tiso about 3 p.m. Speaker, indelible ink, and when Mramo, CI no, or no, I call parliament no. It is in the CI. Sub-regulation 33C. Clear. Say nipa no ko process where you be mark no answer ya koto aba. Sa abato a ye 2.5 no. It is in the CI. Na mona mo ye law. Se bibi wo mramu a obetimi di wano. Atwa frame.
Here amendment.
But this woman yuzu na no keke. Emma Ghana for koto aba. And now these are some elections without indelible ink, without amendment. Political parties, 60% no, about down for no, they supported her. 60% no, more pay lists no, pay rolls or mutual they will support her. Political parties do not send your Ghana how about catch them 60% of political parties. By the electoral commission's law, political parties they work Ghana high in so muso di mrabe ye juma political parties they work Ghana high in MPP and NDC. No more can na obi a new offices across the country, region and constituencies up to 30%. So they don't meet the threshold to be called electoral political parties to start with. So electoral commission basically one can say 60% of political parties they should be sick in their heads. Right?
So that is a bit too personal.
But that is what they are behaving personally.
No, but that is personal.
I mean, commenting and one must have discussed what electoral commission one hour. I don't know human beings working there.
Yes, but you can say what you want to say.
But if you are not sick, if you take it personal, we would come at you personal. If you behave in the interest of the nation, who will address you like that, who will accord you that respect. People who are not willing to respect the constitution of the republic. By our law, Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, so be two mragwa any. Tell me, those who throw laws away, what do we do to them? Are they not reasonable offenses? And the law enjoins some of us, reasonable ones, to resist them. The law protects us as some resisting the crown, and ideally, because I'm trying to defend the Constitution. The national anthem is saying, we should resist the oppressor. who is the mensa so obetumi asori atumragu se me mfa nye dwuma ne me mfa nye dina twa and of course so see why ye we nyina na aye ne de ato no team enti ene o si November yen koto aba November ofi November enye November po 3 proposals eno di koye yen koto aba November apart from say koto aba November no yen pe day enye menya 7th December biu but yen pe day other say Saturday Sunday ana Friday na yen fan to aba entinu the second proposal and the third one yen election days holiday we then need the what is informing these proposals omunyina so a omugina so these are proposals ban den what is it is as if say ono oba no one thing of pass or babe or acting according to scripture yidiamano and not for the betterment of the electoral commission who need proper image commission no mu ibe jasa amamfo ni jide wu mu so we electoral empire your cardinal focus must be your image out there how the people see you say enyama wo ye no eye transparent ye cast election enye free fair transparent transparency no relies majorly on processes are leading to the election. So if you are transparent in your processes, and no need ever break to my move for that when you do things now man for a situation we are who ye na who ye in their favor obi who ye in the interest of somebody emfa ye your emma emfa prepare your emma and no nema man for a resist election results. That is what make people fight it. And the Mensa should know this. You don't need this. Your demarcations, constituency sizes, it's a matter of concern. Constituency sizes is a matter of concern. Obi or parliament or the over 100,000 votes and Ako parliament. Obi or parliament or the 6,000 votes and Ako parliament. So representation. Do you get it? And no ye issue who ye commissioner who your commissioner who dream. If you are commissioner who ye progressive, that should be your concern. All of us cannot go to parliament. No obi the 100,000 vote, obi the 70,000 vote, no obi the 6,000 vote, and never parliament. Was mo benefit the same. That is, you should really look at our demarcations. So what travel ye kwano so
yeah.
Unimu Japon.
In cohort but Mateda.
Is once you drop on a voter region.
Kessben 92.9
Eastern, right? After Adome Bridge.
Mashada na may be some South question. But is it when you see Japan wa black constituency?
No, Japan
Yeah,
voter.
exactly.
A portion of Japan. Northton.
And
Asujamai.
No, there is no place in Japan.
You see?
Yes, after Timpoku, who entered Japan, the subsequent towns in the eastern region.
Yes.
So, Obako Frankie,
Timpoku
eastern region, yes.
So then,
yes.
Japanese should be able to.
A deliberate question I made my dream as CBB so. Japan technically shouldn't be in the voter region.
No, not at all. Because Asekuma is Asekuma a voter. Asekuma a voter. But before the figure, who trade Japan, great to us in the eastern region. Someone of them pass and I did contest.
Even after Asekuma,
I say,
which is in the eastern region.
Who's the Saosha? So if you have I say, Eastern, Efrin so na no anafe akaevo left. Na vote aberemu ho. Na sa ko right say ya sa ko down and yes. You don't seem to get it.
That is it.
Me afraid me who the open so.
They should carve it well. So Udru Volta region.
But I know your demarcation the EC's fault because some of these things, you know, presumably I am me feel it's a traditional rulers, you know, because
entirely easy.
Exactly. Or baby and the territory, no.
And entirely easy. No, this particular issue, this particular issue, no, I can say for a fact say is purely government because government is demarcating regions, no,
and the district, right?
Yeah, no, we create regional boundaries. No, government is demarcating regions, no.
Government demarcating regions.
Yes.
The Electoral Commission is responsible for creating constituencies.
I understand, but region amount of demarcation. It won't mean your what you must say? Region in the amount, the landmark, no.
Boundaries
in here. You also create.
Okay. A higher region, boundary, and
yes.
Mamma Faunko. Biakuye.
Just one minute.
I think the simple way to understand your question is that look at Ghana map.
Yeah.
And just straight line. A cocoa remna bana on. You understand?
Ghana map.
Ghana map. Eurem. When you are Kobota region. Niveni have it.
Masa.
Mezi Koniveni have it.
No, he's making
I'm helping you.
You are not helping me.
Appiah Kubi
because
any have here. Nive hono. Obi edidi wia baby and edwa yesi no. Ewura voter regime.
Have uko have he na nive.
Uria, tell him nive.
Me nive.
Uria.
Me hu nive.
Uria the landmark between have any your friend is say aflawo.
Yeah.
And just straight line. A corner ba. So you should understand that. Who nyan is straight.
Have any aflawo ni link.
No, I'm saying look at the landmark.
You get it. And to me nimba ba akofa have.
One thing I say akwese makachiro say.
All right.
Mama come on.
Then we work as more than 10 minutes.
Me point me fancy.
Okay, just 1 minute now.
Another example.
Yes.
Uko Biakuye constituency unu se akpafu ayevende akpafu hono da akpafu there's another akpafu town omoto aba ewo Biakuye. Okay. Do you get it? They vote in Biakuye. Rara Nkonya Nkonya yeah, but there is a village ewo ha omoto aba wo Biakuye. And no electoral commission we are progressive first so we drain home political parties and file on more accounts drain home. You are not demanding
when it comes to the account issue you are making a lot of sense.
Political parties and he no munya sikafi electoral commission it is not your interest a man for a top vote and now people are selling vote and MPs are buying votes. Commission you are not interested. Or you are interested in say for 7 to 5. Oh, this one battery. Now who know you come? Who you na?
All right. But I say, my member Gordon Bahama, so na Binti Godwin. Gordon, my member so da Binti for 10 minutes now. Yes.
You see, Minya Maakye raise serious issues with regards to since I appointed Jane Mensah. And near maybe we keep asking questions. To what end? Entiana all year there, all year. Currently, the issue of indelible ink came to the fore. Even some of us, yes, sorry, Kekebetiana so say indelible ink on Yusubium. But Yedanyankupon has to say, in collaboration with Ono, any the MPP, I agree, say indelible ink is very important. Because after a tour...
Why do you say in collaboration with the NPP?
No, the reason is that Omunes supervise political parties' internal election.
Yeah.
Into electoral commission.
No question with the
MPP. Yes. And I may say, they supervise political parties' internal elections. So in collaboration with them, EC and the party, they put out modalities to the election. After district assembly election, I use indelible ink. Not just after district assembly election, MPP koto amabana, they both have agreed. So we use indelible ink. It's presupposes that they agree it's indelible ink. It's very important. Because parliamentary.
Quick one. On the indelible ink, I can't want some MPP primaries. Let me state this. And yet every constituency needs indelible ink. Baby, I'm a cocoa supervisor. There was nothing like indelible ink.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, and you see indelible
During
ink.
the election process.
Yes, I was in the Eastern region.
See, Speaker,
Maybe about 4 different constituencies. It me, I'm for kind indelible ink. I said in our election,
you see,
there was nothing like
when
that.
Will say the discretionary powers are mamindi use or abuse. So an election a year go throughout the whole, almost the whole country. About saying that ebe use indelible ink, na ebi and use indelible ink. Do you get me? It doesn't even make sense. But the NDC here can say indelible ink there. It is very important and it serves a purpose. Adia embubu yani yensiu. I hope you are aware. Then indelible ink aya wrong to our elections and they see
it me shed the busi.
Me see.
National Cathedral.
Mr. Speaker, Papa, we were me can't die a wobu kumasi city fufra. You'll be surprised. You see, I have received what do in India. Lay than that one bu yen was see.
You see, Usha Meridia. You see, Usha Meribiano, Obia, deliberately Obusibiano. The Osifu Fronibiano, Papa Sandia, riding, Webuno. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the indelible ink, if you find say a Diana Webua, what is she introducing new? Robust than indelible ink na you use. In this case, or introducing the BBI. Do you know what I'm saying? So let me go into the substance of the matter. Mr. Speaker,
yes.
You see, my mistake in it clear. Say NDC, yes, say, yeah, against the November election proposal.
For this year.
Okay. You call IPAC, and what your General Secretary stated here, about 50% of one and no more representative of political parties. Nina eka say, omoye against the November elections. There are almost every party rep ewo eji tu mu say yemfanko 2028. It said 50% say omoye against, 50% say omoye for. Now say there is a tire. Echira say parties ni na anko benkrumu ye. So in that regard, enye prudent say yensi jinaye no, we will introduce such a policy in 2024. But they are convincing enye in doubt. 2028 say yen fambra dade November. So for EC continuously, emribi ombeko IPAC meeting ombedwin bibia obiano, then they come contrary to what they have agreed, you know. And they are one of the reasons why NDC pulling out of IPAC. Council of
Peace
Council. Try so on NDC in EC bedding command until say and the yako. Yen first meeting, the same character as an Abba out again. And this doesn't speak well of the EC. Because you acquire electioner, the integrity of the electoral commission or the empire is very, very important. But, Mr. Speaker, I want to assure the people of Ghana, and fortunately, before Obetimi the election every December, about November, you know, Article 112 of the 1992 Constitution, stated clear on the parliamentary election, say, I see a 30 days to emra omotenal of office be den ebe ende. Ti ye to about 7th, yes, we in 7th January, which is 30 days. Nti what is required ni say oko for constitutional amendment. Na ya amend Article 112. And you see, this issue ain't the first time ever. 2016, emra na NDC ewo majority in parliament. NDC had the same proposal through the electoral commission, echo parliament for amendment. MPP then in the minority, Eka say, I don't think I ever see you introduce a massive amendment in our laws or constitutional reforms. And was the same year of elections. Only problem. See, I remember November. But time in here wrong. And you got to a balance. Constitution requires amendia. We have 2/3 of the majority voting in favor of the bill. MPP people never supported that idea because of timing. And they're lucky. Yes, so to a bobo daya, a sambe bowa. And the same election year, MPP through the electoral commission introduced the same amendment.
But MPP has never been in support of that.
Of what?
The NPP's argument, and it's November, arguably, parties in accepted. But if say electoral commission for the interim, no, ebit me a year, money or say ye, ama issue be no and there. I mean, then they will be for it. So it is not emphatic say one more can say this year, no chinchina, yemfa November.
And I make us say that argument in 2016, in about and me war vote and proceedings were. Emma me war the official communique, electoral commission then a issue year after the vote and proceedings in parliament. And me ready na me de no I and me argument.
Yes,
now when we say the same thing and the same thing about Jensu yem point and say 2024 year election year no per the ECOWAS proposal untimi enye any massive election reforms be in an election year time no enye 6 months to election time no enye the best nyam coupon enter there and now me no can say parliament there were 137 for NDC 137 for MPP and a one independent I will say on the MPP before the Ebeye Juma. I can assure the people of Ghana say the NDC MPs and vote in favor of this bill.
Okay.
On that to about 8 years, so there's no way it's going to work. Let me read the last the statement for you. This one was issued 22nd July 2016 and Mekai paragraph 2. The outcome of the voting therefore set December 7th 2016 as the day for our presidential and parliamentary elections. We are grateful to the Speaker of Parliament, the Attorney General, and all the members of Parliament who participated in the debate and voting. As the institution mandates to run election in Ghana, we have been ready for the November 7th election if the amendment bill has been approved by Parliament. So say, almost can say, no, my ready. Sanka amendment ni then it take effect. So it is the same thing, but irrespective of that, MPP MPs still vote the amendment, and that is exactly. And today, as I said, you're lucky 137. We hear about 210 and 230 about 183. And I'm 230 183, and no more 137. They don't have the numbers to pass this bill.
Maybe I say thank you very much. My Ben so not maintain Ben.
Politics for a comma 70 and Kennedy. I think that some of these conversations, let me hear papers in the back. Papers in
politics for comma
papers in the back.
As a politicians.
No,
Papers in the back. A reporter said,
"On your politician."
Why not your politician? Mumino.
Ben and your politician.
And I assume your politician.
Why Maakye na? Maakye is social commentator. Ben is civil society.
Catch you say, Omunyazo Mutiti or Mohonomunu or Monomos. What do you to organize? Say, oh, is he people Munya politician? What the deputy general secretary say, Unya politician?
Ben politician.
Papers no back report to say.
Or papers are no Becca.
I represent civil society. Maakye news editor.
Speakers are yours.
Oh, there be said Maakye, the editor in chief for the Hawk newspaper. In that sense, they invited.
The Hawk Casa.
Me who paper crop, paper ba report.
We have public interest conversation.
Oh, you have to ask. Paper no be that.
Ben Mamintil.
Okay. November voting likely in 2028. EC boss. I think that dispatch a report too.
Push the microphone, the bro.
And dispatch a report too. Say EC boss say be happen in 2028, and I think that say a form more word than idea. Some of these arguments, you know, any can say you make it because this year I don't think it's even from the EC's perspective, you know, it is not likely. But the MPC Mekanian say, you see, sometimes politicians ekasa Ghana for yenka Ghana emra ho, and I say yenka Ghana juma die bia ho. Who are those going to vote? Yen Ghana for nebetuabano. Right, and for that matter, I think that's a policy be, and I say any change of date be a bar, and some of these things, you know, those amendments must be done by Ghanaians. It should be a referendum, and not maybe political parties or IPAC, because minimum say 7th. So what's the 7th for every December, about November. I should be part of that decision making because a bit more affecting me. Because my own plans, dada. But why should it be limited to only politicians and they go and sit there and make noise, say no. Me na me kotoabano. And I should make that decision whether I will vote on a date in November or a date in December. It should not be limited to politicians. Now the second part is that semitie the ekosu nyina change of date, no. I think it was through the Constitutional Review Committee. Under Prof. Mills.
The commission.
And a commission no recommendation back on they say send ye to yaba 7th no any the transition period no.
Yeah.
Normally isa. Ntina nkayem manemre nim kakra. Eba nim kakra nanka yatimanya a longer transition period to make sure that all the processes, you know, documentation, the exchange of documentation are fulfilled before your 7th January na yaswe in. And I think with your Constitutional Review Committee, say a commission, is an a mining na ena yekoye consultation or solicitation of views on this particular subject. And mining na jitumu. But you see, politicians, because of mistrust, and I don't blame them, because inwardly most Ghanaians are in indiscipline. Because of mistrust, no, obiani. This a year kwa battle. Na yes, it's a date, no, from 7th. At the bad November, obi susu say, and obi a dream when he say, Katasish, and I can say, is it like Mumiyasubi? Some clue be obabi. Ntina obi is a date, no, at the other date for. But if it's based on the Constitutional Review Commission's report, I don't have anything. I don't have problem with that. The only problem I have is that when that decision is going to be taken, I must be part of the decision. This is a referendum.
So you don't have a problem with the timing of the decision?
I don't. The only problem I have is that if that decision is going to be taken, I must be part of that decision. Say, abani yebe to edi assistant date in the about November mua. It was sent me to Sabani because me na me kwa koto aba. Whether 7th for November, whether December or November, I'm the one going to vote, not the political parties. Me mami auton yema. No.
Those decisions will be made by the political parties,
No.
not the citizens.
And that is where we get a lot of things wrong in this country.
So oppose it entirely.
No, my brother, you can't just push words into my mouth and me opposing entirely. Right. And that is why we get things wrong.
But I seem to agree with you because political parties need a political party.
Yes, and they have
yes,
they have an
The
interest.
elections are conducted for the political parties, not for the citizens.
The law requires unentrenched clauses to be amended by the reps. Unlike entrenched referendum.
And this is an entrenched to me. Maybe constitution. No. Yeah. And that is why I always have a problem with the law. Now, because I say, are we sure? Say lawyers Nebeka say, consultative assembly. Are you sure that the actual words of the market women were captured? Because at that time, most of these market women were illiterates. In quote, were illiterates. Are we sure say what they said was what was captured in the constitution? Because if that was captured, I think that there are a lot of wrongs in the constitution, say me koto abano. You don't consider me very relevant. Say political parties now consider me relevant in a decision that borders on me.
Of the same people.
No. Political parties are not made up for me. I'm not a politician. My mom is not a politician. There are many Ghanaians who are non-politically affiliated.
Have you voted before?
I vote, and I vote not for one political party.
You voted for a political party?
Yes, I voted for a
political party's candidate.
A candidate, not that particular political party. Right? Inti me ne was a minya to me no actually say November na meto aban November and as me wakotum December. Any political party also decide mame. Now, I think that Babibi a science argument ni bi amene omo enya adwen kakra is that now constitution now kind they said that I may have a fault with the constitution. Okay. You have a problem with your constitution anyway.
You can have a problem, but regardless, that is what it is.
Yeah. And I think that
you are bound.
No, you see,
you are bound.
Yes,
by this same
I'm bound by it, but I also believe that it's subject to review and continuously we shall review it. Maybe ebedru
Ben now
I think conversation must not free by being say you see sorry for be
SDF
and a question actually say my and to aba memenda na proposal call say
this year election
basic Saturday I think that I'm against that particular proposal. Ghana is a secular state.
Proposal doesn't
because me on Monday Monday no and I'm some.
Is it Friday into?
Me ba minia. Monday no and I'm some minyame. On Tuesday me say afare for ana mo kan say. Afare for ana hwan. On Tuesday is the arresting day.
Deficient folks.
Is the arresting day, and those days are ebinum those with gods no e worship your gods. Ghana is a secular state, and I don't think that we should allow some individuals who say they are some kind of religion to come and tell us say to abandon their behind na say eno na push easy ama odisa amendment ibana me ni easy nyadwen.
Okay. All right, Ben, thank you. 51 after 8. This is Kessben 92.9. Pacho dial *256* 2# *256* 2# na select option 2. Rich, your first draw no na call your name whilst I bring in Nana K. Na adope Charles Maakye be Article 47 of the Constitution the Amami was a mankind. The creation of constituencies. 47.1 says Ghana shall be divided into as many constituencies for the purposes of election of members of parliament as the Electoral Commission may prescribe. And each constituency shall be represented by one member of parliament. Clause 2, and more important, Edema Makati, or say no constituency shall fall within more than one region. And that is Makati's concern, sir. Whatever na or seek clarity about within not more than one region. And constituency, yes.
And now you come to understand the name Kachirene say, yeah, demarcated region,
Mr. Speaker.
Easy, need to me be as or better say.
Constituency.
I am more than two regions.
Mr. Speaker.
There's nothing like that.
Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, what do you say? There's nothing like that. Andrew, so what I say, we can't.
Maybe banana case. Richard, you have drawn into so that yeah, star 1, star 256 star 2 # star 256 star 2 #. But just select your option 2, star 256 star 256 star 2 #. And to your first draw, no, and I will just see on your TV screen, star 256 star 2 #. Nah. So what journey on Facebook? I will be who say yeah draws is here now. I don't pay medical enemy first winner no Eddie come on star 256 star 2 #. But you're joining your live our Facebook on the so na afe yentimi enye. So when you try, yeah, may give it away 1,500 cedis. Draw a decay and yes, here, and I'll pay, but you join your Facebook. Not share your first draw. No. until by the count of 5 na the first caller no any enkomo but your dial star 256 star 2 hash star 256 star 2 hash now was selected option 2 1 2 3 4 and 5. You're lucky winner. No, congratulations to you and pay. I say keep it coming on Kessben Cashport star 256 star 2 hash. Now was selected option 2. But I don't pay my faster than it be a St. Louisa local rice. I don't pay one more Roma, but one more boy pa. Now St. Louisa local rice no e would drama so weekend ya ye komo impacho ubeye nuane e dia serve ahoho aduane ba ko a eye kama na empafie bia mu eye mo ubedi mo na emo no eye papa ono a eche eso na anunso e de dia eye St. Louisa local rice ana anope mekamfo e de amount pacho ubo radwom ho no ma e wo ba bia supermarket wo se open St. Louisa local rice and what you open do mo to a obeko eye La Paz adjacent eye Eco Bank no one more ebe police container no a ewo enkran anope for St. Louisa local rice for on 0277 45 2742 0277 45 2742 and also say for 0546 2423 43 na only a year St. Louisa local rice for any enkomo anope. Na Bayport savings and loans for Adaroma. Pacho one more cover fixed deposit investment no ede aba anope ya yedi nkomo fa usika ebeto ho bosome miensa bosome nsia ananso se afe baako na wo mo bema onsi hu bebre emmo ho interest no eye brubuja anope se utie me na we business woman we businessman there anope baby ese se udi usika kosie na ewo na eye adwuma ema no eye Bayport savings and loans wo mo fixed deposit investment a wo mo ede aba anope kokokomlemle wo mo ben ATTC school no na one eye Bayport savings and loans for any enkomo anope wo frɛ wo mo a wo mo beje so on 0245 0245 153283 0245 153283 na only Bayport for any enkomo announce se frɛ 0263007922 na only Bayport savings and loans any enkomo anope ma me name first lucky winner no any enkomo anope. Hello, good morning opey. Hello madam, good morning. Now we did the same
Pastor, your friend and
mother I have fun with you Kessben free
Pastor was Suhum or Classy.
Suhum or Classy.
Pastor,
a honor with you free and pay when your message your phone is so.
Pastor,
I hear now when you
Pastor may have 5 million.
When you 5 million 500 Ghana cedis. Oh,
Pastor.
okay, congratulations. Why? We're winning Kessben Cashport. And in your main show. Why?
Pastor,
all right, and to Kosuada Tia, and to your lucky winner, no, and pay a your bar from a Suhum or Krasi in the eastern region. But your dial star 256 star 2 hash star 256 star 2 hash. Now was selected option 2 for Kessben FM Accra. Ucha will be the and pay for Hushimbi. Now your lucky winner no the Odika no Friday morning like this and I wait to me a winning. My faster than be my Franco trading for one more Roman Pacho phones papa party no ever one more say and pay open Samsung, open Nokia, open iPhone, TV sets and our refrigerators, air conditioners and I will pay there only a year Franco for any enkomo say utimi echo a year one more website no and our app no so now order a nearma edit free so one more amount 40% discount and until and pay only Franco Trading Enterprise for any enkomo for one more on 0246 422 338 and also say for 055 59 39311 na on Franco Trading Enterprise for any enkomo anope one more ebejo so pa Grace Giftable Clinic anope one more be one more promo nyina no e dia to yare dom nyina e hye nipa so na e ma nipa enya ne fa hodie mpacho otutu anamo na okopie mo e wo Grace Giftable Clinic wɔn betu ne nyinaa no ase ɛde ama adɔpɛ doctors animdefoɔ ne nyinaa no atena ase a wɔn hwɛ ɛde hahama ɛde aka wɔ yareɛ no ama ɛno nso akɔ korakora adɔpɛ hypertension diabetes ana afei hepatitis typhoid ne nyinaa no wɔkɔ a wɔn ɛbɛyɛ na wɔn to aseɛ ɛde ama afei sɛ woyɛ obi a prostate enlargement ahyɛ wo so akyɛ adɔpɛfoɔ ani kyerɛ mu ɛwɔ Swim School Junction Kessben main road no so ɛwɔ Kumase wɔn kran abɛkɔ New Achimota Petroleum Estate na wɔne ɛyɛ Grace Giftable Clinic nso ɛde nkɔmɔ wɔn ne Family Life International School no ana ɛbɛn anɔpɛfoɔ wɔn on 0246 518003 and also say 0543 320030 na one ɛyɛ Grace Giftable Clinic for any nkɔmɔ dial *256*2# *256*2# aka 1,000 Ghana cedis a mede bɛkyɛkwa na anɔpɛ ya sorry so sɛ wonya ntwa ya me pacho twabi na fa ho hyem na wotwabi a anɔpɛ wobedi ɛno nti your first winner no so hum wa gene 500 a yedi kan aka 1,000 twawodeɛ no na wobedi *256* na wa select option 2 no anɔpɛ you'll be a lucky winner mame emra na case so na mintie wɔ no nso for 10 minutes na yentoa so any enkomo na mame emra so na mintie
Mr. Speaker.
Yes, na ke
Mechia no etiefo no ohefo nyina.
Wo nyina agye so anɔpɛ
Na ene mani agye se babafia because me ba ha che. Makwa ebu ache wo Kessben here. I'm happy to be here again.
You are welcome home.
Na Mr. Speaker, menchia MPP mpanimfo a hwe dwumadi no muti on radio so. First of all, Mr. Tiefu is in the Eminia Makati kan here. Na it sounded funny there, but I think we must say this. Makati started from the EC perspective, you know. I say Electoral Commission way by register ya Yusuf Fietete or by or see and Sano. Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Maybe some bisa hasembiu. 1992 register. And ye that's use in 2024. Yes, it's signed 2018 or 2019.
Yes, it's signed 2008. Yes, it's signed 2012 as well.
There be it's a sign and I say limited registration. As a limited registration, can't. But entirely CS is son no.
Yes, it's signed
2012. Yes, son. Okay. It's not me when say sa register na wo from 1992 no. When is this offer registered and nipa ewu ni door so che nipa eti ase. So fast I registered that. Nipa ewu. No, 2012 there. Me ka 1992 there.
Embassy 2012.
Nipa na ewu door so che ya na eti ase.
Now, how do you make such a conclusion?
Mr. Speaker, so are you saying say within a year
nipa
ewu Ghana na nu 1 million? Enu.
I don't have that data.
Oh no, that is not the case. But what I'm trying to say is that that is the point I'm making.
So there's no way.
Obaje say, a nipa you register or even MPP and primaries here you call ye.
Yeah.
Omo mudin was a delegate no. Omo confirm me time ye for be me confirm delegate in confirm me ye no. E do see a 2 aba no. Consequences are make baby on one nipa 6 na e free mo. Baby when nipa 2, baby when nipa 3 within this short period. And away a delegate in Kwampo and MPP membership nina. So what I'm trying to say is say to me, I don't see anything wrong. Say even ECB abano say and register na wo no because of niema bi e wo wo muninti ye nyanto ho na ye new set of register. What difference does it make? Just sometimes in the name of politics ye niema bi speaker me dwene ho amenti ase. Say ye pew udin wo mu dada. Speaker to you.
Miguel.
The ni nim kura no ye be limited registration me boa.
Exactly.
Eno de mandatory. So ye. The tosum ye no ye edi wom dada ne so. Ye be kwa verification akwa check say ye di ni wo ma. So ye can we nyina bom. Say we be verification, we be for new registration. Ye nyina register for. What is wrong with that? And then Makati dia betre de se mami.
Yes, but there is a lot of cost attached to that. Emma keke say abasa
because cost no
banana came by.
Because speaker cost no and the honor though.
Nana came by. Ya register in 2012. Ama ye dia 2 aba 2012. 2016 they are two the register is just about 8 years old. Now in 2020 ya to sa register ni nyina gu akwakoye an entirely new registration. I mean the cost involved. The reason any justification Electoral Commission the
because of the amendment I know my
exactly. So why do we throw away an 8-year-old register? There are 2 elections. Say ye kwakwa for entirely.
Mr. Speaker, the point I'm making is say easy reasons for the buy and say yes, why you changes to a system of registration. Say yes, untimi for Ghana card. What do you call it? National Health Insurance. Register.
Yes.
But they will be the National Health Insurance in the register. So in order to get all these things off,
Supreme Court
Mr. Speaker, the risk a woman say we all this health insurance in the register in the free.
What is a franchise?
First of all, what is a franchise? They toss me, how would I know? Say me guide them the register at our time. May they say, Mr. Speaker, what you work up at time? No quiet. No, what they have insurance they call register. After drew 7 December, okwa ba kwesi wudin him. At the end, I'll drink say, please.
His statement say, "Omo yi din ni fi mu a, they will disenfranchise people."
How?
Court ne ka say, "Omo yi omo din film na won ma won akwanya to register." So that point doesn't hold here.
But Mr. Speaker, what can cost us? Say we you be din no man opportunity as be register.
Yeah.
Now we are the cost of AED in a free mono refi. Unim say a cost. We are woman opportunity a man be register and so another cost.
Exactly.
Limited registration comes with a cost.
Exactly.
Verification na yenso edi wom that and be kwakwa also comes with a cost. So why don't we put all this cost together? Now you need once. Me, that is my point.
Against established law says 6 months into general election.
Mr. Speaker, that is my point. Limited new set of register 2012. And then this in the Tiakunyaso.
You spoke against.
Sad debate where course when ya some den to say the ya die binsi dano. Me ma reference 2012.
It's here.
And what was the point? No, as a party, what was the and that one say you support it.
Now,
but 2012 you said
you are Mr. Speaker.
Nana came with you.
Sure. Me near can sembi. Memra Mahama ho. On easy proposal or the aba me near born home modern say Constitutional Review Commission no
report
no no ojina so ya only problem. And sorry being so ade request aba.
Yeah.
Say because say yen nyina nso nim say SDA sorry ya Saturday na ye homeda. Omo pene asori omudi homeda. Ye me kwa sorry Sunday. Me kwa sorry Sunday pon amitimi ko ye madwuma. Mitimi ko ye madwuma so Saturday for no na come. Na what they say?
Salvation Army.
No, I'm just saying, sir.
Salvation
Mini more than 10.
Miss Minimezi and Nibio, sorry, maybe the show.
Yes.
The American say, me read the baby. I think City FM online. Sorry, My Joy online.
Okay.
Now, we here and some deputy EC chair, Eura Bosman Asari Ekanye. Or say, if you are, I'm permitted to read from a certain portion.
Go ahead.
The people who attended the iPad meeting made it very clear that this is something they are in full support of. They are, let me continue from here, but it also requires that they go back and report to their party leadership to hear their views so that when they come to present the official position of their parties, this is something we are ready to meet them next week again for another meeting because we made it clear that this proposal came from you, the political parties, and we think it is the right time to implement it. Now, let me continue from here. We want to know what you think. This is Yisine Kasano. We want to know what the political parties think. If the party says it's not something they are interested in, the AZ does not have any problem at all. We are not doing it for ourselves as easy. We are doing it for the people of Ghana and Ghana's democracy and you, the political parties. And the parties believe this is something good for our democracy. The Deputy Commissioner of the Electoral Commission said on Joy FM.
Wait, where your first meeting, no response, a buy.
So,
comparable to the AC, no Joy.
So, Mr. Speaker.
Yeah.
Mr. Speaker.
Meet you, Nana.
Asama is kai. Any day, na citizen, party for non-government citizens. Yeah, na dey send na toda mo keke. Party ni no ko no. Do ko represent a party na citizen dey call you.
There is somebody I will call meeting.
And the citizen.
Yes.
Oh, that is what you are referring to. The Nipa
citizen at yes.
I've been my point now. So because you are referring to the citizen. Okay, Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
There may be something say yes, sir. Date, no. At the 7 November. Between 7 November and 7 December, what difference will it make? That's my first question. Ebema political party be every near na. Ebema political party be numbers obi na kosora na. Ebema obi lusu ana. Oh, maybe please allow me. And when we maintain the 7 December too, what difference will it make? Ebema political party be lusu ana, and ebema be every. So my point is that the date of election have no direct effect on the election results. That's the point I want to make. Secondly, if Constitutional Review Commission say, yeah, trust you who say 7 December ni tie reason so 7 December no see a call run offer and my name up bomb mine so yentimi nwie because umpo constitution is 7 January. I'll see us to a new president in transition period na from 7 December to 7 January no. See a call run offer most of the time be at 28 December near to abano.
Exactly.
And the time ben a transition here juma. So yentrasi as a political parties in the nation. Ye pray say democracy na ye enjoy no ye betimi ahyemu kina. Ye the ba 7th November na. See a beko run of navy ekono 28th November. We have from first week in December to the 7th January, you bet him there transitional, a very peaceful, now smoothly. What is wrong with this, Mr. Speaker? So if see the entire me started says the date, yes, son, what difference will it make, Say you're going to say Asama Constitutional Review Commission the above Montano. To me, it makes sense. Sabeya, sen case ye call for what do you call it? Ye call for runoff. Ye benya mre. Near the air run off, no, yeah, run off New Year. Yet to me, yet oh no, but I'm not saying here near run off that, but enemy more dated year run off, no,
yeah, 28
December, yeah, we are open, yes, we're president in 7 January. So within that period, we know will be a transition. So when you're married, I monitor said the transition team this year, Majuma. If you are on class at full months near the moment, Inti Abino Yaso a new president in. But the previous government people will continue be coming and telling them and teaching them what they are. You understand? Because handing over notes, if you're ready. So sometimes they work up to
but
March.
I mean a month or two before election, no, I mean those things must be done.
Exactly.
Properly. I mean in terms of corporate governance. When you
So-
say election, but be
handing over note.
or handing over note will be
He may be
And yet
very,
those-
very optimistic. So
and yet-
maybe we need
and yet
elections.
those
So make
times-
us-
Handing over note.
Yet, but even that, you still hand over to the same government.
One the council
For
be
different-
over.
no,
One
I'm just saying,
appointment,
sir.
you know, one him so forever. So to go to.
David, Nana, what I'm saying is that Sir Nana Danko Kufuor him say obey winning for a second term.
Yeah.
I mean officially, those things will still have to be done.
Me also point now making us say. I am very needful. I'll say, yeah, quite election. I will be a good appointment. Be our status all prepare and
Exactly.
note. And also one quite ho. But my point I may making is say, transitional team. No, Mr. Speaker, I had opportunity to work closely with Nipa Bem Yunumi and Sembi on my Jumari transitional team. The pain.
Okay.
And if they tell you the things involved, the what be a main fan say the idea who you may think it's nothing, but be a problem because you insecurity.
Very tedious.
Yen security. The economic changing, no management team changing, no. Enya juma ketua o. Enya juma ketua. Unim say, yenya change aban no. Aban se sani nya sia. Board bi egu.
Exactly.
Straightforward board bi egu. Board na egu no. Omo taking care of the board the decision economic man what do you call it? The transition teams no. They become the decision making body because the, what do you call it? December 28, December 30th no. Na any president no. Or say to my foka. So what you say there?
Your president.
Your president.
No, don't take point now me making us say.
President.
Your president no what he?
The president
outgoing president no.
President.
Anyway, me tell say because here me can say jama 2025 or say 27 December be more sign and this is a contract at the box site ma and grow for so you say like your president. But my point is that so we share a juma not yet before elections no. 1 month na ka ye kofi na juma na nte say biem. What am I say? Into what I'm trying to say is say me nko amadwene mu a ka me support the Constitution Review Commission kano yanyitum ni mfanya dwuma. Let's put the input that religious even proposal no aside because you can say based on religion tin yesesa near the ba Friday Muslims be ka say Friday ni omuso mpa eboda other Christians who share on Sunday ekosi Sunday a ya to aba Sunday wo man mu pen ebi share abosomfo ebi so mo abosom on Thursday
na osi for mama
ebi ko awukude ebi nso kɔ ebenada abɛɛde ye wo yi fofie enti days ni nyina metimi aka no say occupied with something but it's up to us. Na me read the America for constitution ni the way omoto omaba America for show mu date in November no oman say be as 7th I say 70 o I think the second Tuesday in November
and omoto aba. So they don't care.
They don't care. Say see on a FIFO, say 13, whatever date, basically your problem. And yet the second week, the second Tuesday, or the first Tuesday in November. And yet to yaba. Said the Ghana yet me Farmers Day, say Farmers Day near first Friday in December. Ti Friday no, and year anymore. Say Friday and basic first, say basic second, say basic third, and your problem. And your first Friday, I think say yeah, call your name no. It's something that we should also consider.
Very well.
Now say you be 7th na free ho. Na be at the first Tuesday in your day say Friday in your day say Thursday day grind day no. And you be at the first that day in say November in your day say. I mean I'm not if I will support even the the November 10 no. They should also put in consideration say November ni shouldn't be 7 November.
Okay.
Yem pick it day. Our mining in Ayajatum say, yeah, to about Thursday.
Very well.
Into the first Thursday in November.
That is their proposal, though.
No, 7th. 7th November.
Proposal is a day, not a date. A day, not
a date, not a date.
Yes.
So where is the 7th November coming from?
There's no 7 November.
All right, Nana came in there, so thank you. But just star 256 star 2 hash, star 256 star 2 hash. Now, what's select option 2 for Kessben Cashboard? I'll pay 1,000 Ghana cedis now. Yeah, the choices. Yeah, Rich, for a year second draw no and to so now. It says only 16 gone past 9. A higher Kessben. I'm faster than it be my Emma's Global Link Limited for. And I'll pay one more bow. I'm going to Hunsem Yunano. I am ready. And I don't pay Pacho. When this one, you know, they say, who bet to Koya Kotina na Wakoya Juma Hodia. Call Emma's Global Link for her. Now, one more better visa no at the amount. According to your home crata semina, Emma's Global Link Limited for Anna Ebeyanina no at the amount. She said, Papa, I want to go a criminal Ebeboa, Amwako Drew baby, I will pursue Kobia. And I'll pay Oko a year. Kumasia, one more ewo asafu labor, one more Senate office no ana edin share ni moban crime so one more ewo Weja, Kasua main road no so Weja White Cross, one more West Africa Deco House ana edin share ni mo, and I'll pay from one more on 0504 203401, and also say for 0535 502499. Na on Emma's Global Link Limited for any encomo anope Eclipse collateral management for that roman pacho wamoju ajapade enkracha no e de ye adwuma no motua commission e wo ho eno nti anope One Eclipse Collateral Management for any enkomo ye Japadie ra wabon krata to a Japadie so Fabra wam de be yedwuma etua commission chenchenchepa ewo ho pachoko Adenta new site Abakan Street eho ana obe ho mo fra wo on 0266999020 0266999020 and also for 0302551877 0302551877 na woni wo muni nkomo Kanisa Ventures akofa Kanisa Heba Mixture no ede aba anope mpacho ya obia eti onipadua so bia no aya to bi na no nombi na ebetu ni nyina no ase ede ama sexual weakness no ebeko kwacho gonorrhea candidiasis menstrual pains waist pain no nyina no ase ebetu se ope ye kira kwan ya mpacho bra techiman ye wo eye kenten taxi rank kwa ye wo Kanisa Heba shop ni bi ewo ho obenya ne dodo mu etu eno echi no baseline pharmacies no nyina across the country ye will be ho no ma oba obenya bi ato na afi watimi akoyeso 0247887436 0247887436 and also separate 0202990943 na one ye any enkomo anopay dial star 256 star 2 hash na select option 2 for Kessben Cashport na anopay ube winning on Batampa Prostate Center for Adaroma anopay the obe nyina no and say prostate how bia no a eda wo so a ahye wo so ache no wodi wani ebepie mo ewo Obatampa Prostate Center for asoye ofa Wilson ene na pamfo no aye krado anopay wodru ho a wo mo betu yare na se ede ama prostate related challenges mpacho urination challenge bi a wo wojonso a na ebia kam wojonso a na pressure no wo form wojonso a aya na unya atenka se da bi dia ka chire no edos ye de catheter ato obema mu a Kofifi Pratt last stop ewo Kaswa nyanya no main road no eso na one Obatampa Prostate Center for any nkomo 0553800678 0553800678 na one Obatampa Prostate Center for any nkomo Reggie any second winner no any nkomo na yentoa so babedwafo no atena se enti bacho yemfa second draw no ensi na winner no emra mame emra makati so biem na afi building Ghana tour of the NDC John Dramani Mahama say waba LGBT no wanyintum ni faith is against it ne soma wasum so enso so enti wanyintum plus emission tax aban say wode aba a driver for no so any enye ho bari enti o makati na mitio for 7 minutes na yetimi atwaso
speaker
yes
me that's it me 7 minutes me for 2 minutes nya de wa
for microphone de bra we
1 minute be address Benny Nana K together say omo claim say a constitutional review committee amendment proposals no and electoral commission consider
and you shouldn't refer to us saying the claim
so question is word claim.
But Jamo mintie makati wa.
Tell say sa no mo ka dia. Say constitutional review commission report no say so me boa. Justice Jamba effect
to implement ni na.
Why there?
Professor Mirafini ba nya Jamba effect.
Former justice back Mirafini the crowd. Me body am o dey trust.
Okay. On say constitutional review committee and them report no door so be brave. Unsi e wo ropa abeye ropa. What about that one? Electoral Commission and the on care 2005 and now we introduce ROPAB and ebeye ropa. Representation of the People Amendment Act. And also akwesi saying. Now I know they implement here enye. More can constitutional review for more than maybe someone say me.
I think that ROPA is very complex.
Oh, it'd be way there.
Okay.
Way there.
Commission chair Professor Albert Kojo Fiajo.
But my name is Winner, no name Komobra. Hello, good morning, okay?
Morning.
Yes, sir. But you did the same for now, you're free.
If I show your friend, me Kwame
Ablekuma, and okay, when we need Kessben Cashport.
If I try.
Congratulations. Why?
If I show me that.
Just hear that's a pa. Now I hear now try.
The Pacho, we try 30 Ghana.
30 Ghana. And they are the congratulations to you. Why?
Yo.
But that's it. Cause what that here. And that is our second winner. Now, just say to us of video.
A BC a complex. A BC a costly. In the words of late Rollins, or say democracy a expensive. So if you say democracy a cheaper, you try war and see how expensive it is to engage in war. You choose democracy. We elected to be democratic, and until say, "E wo ho na ya pass, emra ya pass Europa na ya pass." So what is stopping us? Several years after passage.
Modalities are the be no na yentimi.
Ye ni nyansa ye di be ye. Ba ye nyansa trom mra no e propose the to parliament. Essay sika. Most essay sika. E bribe parliamentarians. E mo pass mra no. But we cannot implement it. Because we are sick in the head that Osima Menka. Look at my comment. The mama on a nation building, and I was there building Ghana.
Yeah.
Let me state again. So it's good to engage the people. Say upe tumia ebe here say ube tu anamo ako amanfo ananso akosro mo edu adisre dia to manim. But I think that Mama and the NDC have a lot to do because
Kessben 92.9
FM. Catch me say free SHS. Over you will not cancel because your word has been that you will review.
Yeah.
I want to be told in clear terms what you have done assessing the free SHS policy, its implementation up to this level. Now what catch me say me ba say na me ye. Do you get it? That is why you are opposition. Opposition they would need to be your prime duty and it said you accessed abide policies and then churn out alternative. Oba criticize it. No what keep government or needs to. Yes, Anette. You've indicated clearly, say, Oba, you will review. What have you seen? Why do you want to review? That has not been communicated clearly. Unless Ebia, Mama follow turn religiously, no. Na betima kind of clear my mama can say, Oba, he will review it to include A, B, C, D. He will include it to eliminate A, B, C, D. But as far as I am concerned, you review. No, what are you reviewing? The free SHS. Who review? Then I will hear few. Then I will debate account.
As a conversation, I feel na shots, yana.
Oh, what shots you can review?
Campaign in your fine.
No, mama shots I'll review next. You see, when you want vote, you go out there with clear message. Communicate clearly. And let the people have that trust in you.
But if told you say review, no ideas, no will not just come from them. What about the first initiative on Ben is they will put together a national forum for Ghanaians to express their views.
There will be no time to waste.
And only a waste of time.
It is a waste of time.
Seeking the views of Ghanaians.
You see, seeking the views of Ghanaians, but then say, yeah, did to me a show instead of getting the ground running, you are now going to spend time to think about engaging people. No, let us know your clear plan.
Yes, the plan will be there, but he is
assessment Ben why speaker when you are there.
No, he is saying,
yeah, but I am
because
also saying
Andra Mene for instance, Ambassador Victor Smith, and he has clearly stated, say, the plan in review will not be say NDCD one more idea impose it will almost be the same as the Nanado Danko Ekufuado Nsuaye. And if we all agree on certain things as a country, parents, teacher unions, or key stakeholders, no be but then we all decide that this is the way forward. I mean, soliciting ideas from those people he believes is the right alternative and the right way.
But he is on a talk.
Kessben 92.9.
He is meeting the people.
See for mommy.
Oh, 1 minute, 7 minutes. I'm here 1 minute. I was see for mommy.
1 minute. I'll call you for another 1 minute in a say. 10 minutes in one.
30 seconds.
10 minutes in one.
Oh, quite right. Now, what did you view, so no? Based on what your committee are here, you have Professor Nana Jeno Pokwajima, why Akodu University. Why education minister? You have lecturers and what have you NDC for? Put them together. Let them review this thing. So you should have a base document before you begin to speak about review.
Okay. All right.
I think sir LGBT then there he's been clear. Was or your president any ene one case it is bound to happen. That's the difference between Mahama and Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo when it comes to the LGBT. He's clear. But I'm saying that review are someone there. I need more
review. No, my NTM.
Okay, don't worry. I'll go there. But before then, no. You see,
go 7 minutes.
No problem. You see, sometimes Yema politics and you're very clear. You see, I did a year and run a year and so. You see, Constitutional Review Committee report on the buyer. It came somewhere, I think 2010, thereabout. A year after some years of that committee report, and in 2016, NDC through the Attorney General, the constitutional amendment for the same proposal. Where was the MPP? Where was Nanaki? Ntia omo parliamentary maker pushing the election from December to November.
You presented it in 2016.
Yes, and it was voted against.
In your dream.
Make kind official, but it is true. Nima, I will tell you. Material official reporter, electoral commission, issue.
Yeah, you read except of
it. Do you get me? Except of it. Omu voting against it with the same reason. And the same reason, and no Omu say we only have 30 days for transition. And in case of runoff, a very short one.
Quick one, watch my number be so. Now, my main correct.
7 minutes in the show.
No, they family one.
No problem.
2016, Asama Okano. Easy man to be no propose here. It was in July. July. We know me and in PFA say ECOWAS protocol does not permit any electoral commission to take any decision 6 months prior to election.
No problem. No, wait, no problem.
No.
So no,
yes, that is a protocol.
No problem. I don't have problem. Speaker. Yanchurodi
register now.
Less than 6 months, which you supported. No, change
from amendment to.
Speaker
is the same as we limited registration.
Let me go there, Speaker.
Please.
You see,
changing
a whole voter register. A major reform. Please forget. Because on the day of election, Nipa any register, who will go and vote? A major reform. So that one you came here, me who called several setters who defended James. So what are you saying? I'm saying that the same reasons are easy in 2016 MIA are MPP. Sorry, TIA. It is the same reason that is epeteni. The NDC MPs will vote against it. They need 183. They won't get. Mami call review. No, as for this one, I trust them. I have always trusted them. You see, Speaker, man, repeat it because it won't work. You see, from the word go, make my catch say.
Review the day na mobile.
And what's an American? Already a boss was sharing. Say, I'm make sure say within 5 years, double track will be a thing of the past, and the double track still exists. That is one thing we are going to review to make sure say double track will be a thing of the past. 2, you can say about quality, and when you can say about quality, we have conducive environment. I'm calculating issue there. Recently, my name is board of governor of my former school. Kasa, or see, Nkola by my former school. About 600. And now I say less than 200 and I report it. even 200 nimponu bebrenya dexes international enfansuade. Do you get me? Which is affecting their academic performance. And one of the things are review no be take care of.
Okay. 3,
who you aware so say and structure in terms of baby and collabeda better na say suade and a dining still cannot meet the numbers. Until another review ayebeye. But you see there funny said in as much as NDC ye one or two areas are young revered educationists has taken us through no. Yen behave like MPP are omo implementing policy we na say timemufo no ekasa tia policy na then they now tend to do stakeholder consultation which e-levy one in the emission tax another one after no so call stakeholder consultation. We are saying that in as much say you work some of the policies down, you identify some of the loopholes no because you have be ruling you have govern and Crawford no we will do the different stakeholder consultation. Now you the end there no atu omonim no mo so di omo de na here atu ye nim until at the end no we will come to an agreement on one or two things enim say you be go for it. But me very happy to say me nua ka say on so that the building the Ghana tour no very well here. So I agree with him, but from today no I believe say what I have taken him through he won't repeat it again. My last point let me please my last point. Oh, my last. Because you are refusing to understand. My last point they say, you see, there is this emission tax. Speaker, me fawa kwenya we so aka kire all journalists. Say we have to be serious on how our buying area Ghana for.
Oh, catch your journalists.
Yes, because some we the politicians to speak to help use your podium to speak against how our buying area Ghana for. Let me tell you, 2021, Emirate Chairman Sabonso Kokain budget. Omu increase ESLA by 10 pesos.
Just 30 seconds.
By 10 pesos. And the motive ni say what they cure air pollution and other environmental problems. And that this same air pollution problem and I say the emission tax ever. This amount to double taxation. You are taxing the same thing twice. The government is just desperate because of Mupiska for 2024 election. And they keep putting hardship on the ordinary Ghanaian.
Thank
you. And
I
speak, I said I make a mumbuaye.
Baba Benjamin is here, so that I'm
Mr. Speaker.
Yeah.
Na maybe that Minia Muhammad say beja. Why the Akana United say me work as a mentee. But
no, speaker, repeat what I said to him.
No,
speaker, repeat what I said to him.
Because
Mr. Double track Busu existing. Quality is down.
But Mr.
Speaker,
yes.
Me, I have a different view of this double track system on some. I bet you will be policy. I mean, I mind baby, I do not say Junico can you. Me, ubisa me view on double track system. Mr. Speaker,
yes.
Investors have no me in the coin. A biba lectures anopa. A biba area. A biba numere. A biba najo. The same single building.
Exactly.
So why are we making this double track system to be like an evil thing? If you ask my view on double track, I will tell you say, say. First, it's a green track, normal both boarding and day students. No, young form day students. No, America yellow for no day students. No, near my day students, in school from Anopa 8 o'clock to 2 p.m. Near camp borders in Nusumum, normal school from 2 to 8 p.m. And dino is not meant for only day. You bet me you should dine on John. So
you are not.
No, what my point I'm making? Please.
No,
this one has nothing to do with education.
Mature student to those below that age, it doesn't work. I'm a trained teacher. I know what I'm talking about.
Mr. Speaker,
yes, Nana came with you.
Let me say this. If you talk about being a trained teacher,
you see what they're talking about.
I've also worked with about 3 universities in Ghana.
You can compare the
and what I'm saying is that Mr. Speaker, I did this 12 a.m. right? Obeba bisuya de no pass. Obi atena
Teacher strength.
Obi
Under
who's strength?
so that's what you say.
No, what we are saying you seem you are not getting it.
So you are just making
And yet the same teacher then able take you on anopani enyumre no.
But in most schools, they don't even have teachers. It's the one teacher and
what-
they handle.
What I'm trying to say is that
That-
double track you buy class obo abedia dance here. So it's creating a lot of employment on the education sector.
Yes.
But I'm telling you, it's not-
So the point I'm making is say main kwama dwenimu this double track system no krampo ma yengu no ya upgrading no.
Okay.
Nearma day students in school day. Now boarding students, no, emra from 2 p.m. to maybe 8 or 9 p.m. All moment to school muha, upon another 10 cry on ko baby. All my school anopa, or be enough time at the ada. So me, I don't see why this should become someone's policy. Say me baby review free senior high school. Excuse me.
But what?
Excuse me, because Mr. Speaker, man penye kufor to preach free senior high school from 2008. NDC took
But
over
the
from 2000.
modalities of implementation, mo ba ban mo na mo adapt here.
And then tiwano nanka na ni abira no kan wase no do nsu modalities. Ebi na Makati bisa ne say review now all can modalities by no dey ba reviews no.
When we say modalities.
Oh, no bisa dey. Oh bisa dey.
Which areas have we identified?
Oh,
Let's review.
And you know the
area. When we say modalities, there are two separate things.
Hold on.
They are two separate. And which I have given him
Oh,
the
you've
loophole.
given nothing. You've given nothing.
That is my problem with him. When you hear me,
you
all the things I mentioned.
God we have a dance.
No,
Mami tie.
I didn't say anything. Why
Mr.
did you
Speaker,
listen to
Thank
me?
you.
The better body Mama Tia said
Thank you.
or
Yes,
can you
madam.
what they are confusing more.
What was he?
While confusing chastity why are you so confused?
Just accepted it.
Eti
He
the
agreed
point
with
I
me.
mean making it say.
And as if former me na memra so na mintie no one.
Eh, na me say in the meditum see Makasa 5 in TC forms is here. No, me her time. Uma me her time,
Baby,
Mr.
who the catch will be 1 minute that. That's how you are.
Ah, eti ano soji. So, Mr. Speaker, the year can say, Ushe aban chichiriye.
Yes.
Deɛ mampani akufuado ɛbɛfa Ghana mamu efiri ye baby odi aba bedru emabunu a benefit from this free senior high school policy. Mahama will be me oba me expectations are Mahama should be the last person to speak against free senior high school policy.
But
Do you know
has
why?
he?
Do you know why?
Has he?
I'm not referring to former President John Mahama. You Mahama.
But have I?
Because onim the America minini mienu nyina nim the constituency mu. Ye ni mama ni hu na wo constituency nim. E to that the nkrofo be di
I'm
cry
not speaking
problem.
against it.
So this free senior high school minu mienu nyina nim.
Nana,
E ni
have I
padoku
spoken
wa
against
na ba
it?
wo besre.
But a review doesn't mean
Me
cancellation.
ba nya cancellation ba na ni refugee mama ni ndisi ni Mahama yo tiana. Me say won ni padoku wa na ba ne ho
That is not the
besre
case.
school fees. Me ne nante no, I know him very well.
Which I
Free
also know
senior high school yi aboa one person as a person. Aboa till bed so kakra. Wafase for koto nche ya me do abusia for koto nche. Constituency fu na take with school fees.
There is still a need for review.
Obom domia bra.
That is not for
Enti wo
review.
de nka benefit a wanya no kura nti ka so bi cassette ya ka review asebo so me bono.
It doesn't.
All right.
It doesn't.
Enti me ma no sie no.
My
Because
brother,
me di ma no sie ndi me ka kire Ghana fo nyina ne say.
It doesn't stop review.
Say you refi bibi a yemfa da so ni akwala ye nne. Free senior high school adawroma. Any free lunch and near the must to akwa uti akwala ni interview no. Was free lunch and motivated man go school.
Okay.
Because what if ya body you know better to no be go school ko nya jollof ni ko sia. On ko say. And na kwala me ba na kwala no he.
Many see abremu ma
Yeah,
na
kwala ni for UK. I buy any sponsor in the for UK no. Someone so jitum say he's the best student over there.
Thank you.
Free senior high school
Benny
brother.
here.
And Mahama say free senior high school I swear by this time can be a lawyer.
You see,
I'm telling you, can a lawyer.
But it's your maminti on their mission.
went
na
For
memra na so.
there be them gas from go school share. Bra me no me no bra nza na go school na
Yeah,
for.
when,
But I was say, but me tie wo na wo kasa time this one be pon.
all right, Mr. Speaker. What should I come here one on me time kito wa enye hwe
Me ma wo time ketu akasa da me
me politician tino.
Waja mu omo na omo take
All right.
time.
Okay, I think that
A mission no maminti o.
Obamema tofa 30 seconds be on free senior high school. I think that major problems are all in various reports, various research works are among for conducted in the education sector, and it's funding, it's infrastructure, it's goods and services, and basically sika na ehia. I think NDC should be able to tell us where they are going to get the money to fund and make sure that we give our students quality education. And all right, that is one. Now, Minia, on a mission, I think that GRA miscommunicate here, Minister of Finance miscommunicate here in terms of this particular Article 111(1), in the sense that wasan koma Ghana for nyina who says scanner me pay, I want to mobilize revenue, and revenue mobilization if you say mede ska beto fuel so na manya me mede beto vehicle so na manya me kakra e dey ayo man ye, but to say or the year emission and or reduce emission no, I think it's miscommunicated, and that is where that misinformation leads to some of these agitations from commercial transport operators and other vehicle users. Because one, the entire maker said that there's that miscommunication. They say there's a binary mono say EV. We are not ready for EV as a country. There's no infrastructure to support EV. Even our sources of electricity and our source of power now, be power EV no crano. They are still they are not green, as we call it. They are not synthetic fuel. They are not green. And because of say any green no crantino, the more I can say among phone use EV no, now the more ye burning other fuels and create other emissions somewhere. So we are not reducing green. Now the second part is that you see EVs are very, very costly. EV na many Maakye here. EV Tesla no, it ranges between 480,000 Ghana cedis to almost 1 million Ghana cedis. Meanwhile, looking at our income levels, how many people even have that money to be able to buy a Tesla? These are just a million and a key anyway to Matobi. So most Ghanaians cannot buy EV, and because of that, so all the tax bill to say you want to limit the usage of internal combustion engines are no correct because nipa no be koso use ICs enya de obe use electric vehicle okromanti scan no pa free nipa no man nipa no ntia say ye ho kire yen ye hia ska nti scan mo fa mayen na ye fa nye bibi man ba so ka say emission ntia many abanye enye adwen. Now the last part I'm be ka ho no in 7 doors ba am a few time. Government is also not clear because the law is very, very ambiguous with respect to LPG using vehicles. Once a vehicles in be how use gas. Now gas and also ICs, internal combustion engines. And say ye ka say ye taxi obia na say obia to this particular levy. It means that the LPG using vehicles no ebe to this particular levy, which is unfair to them because LPG is considered as a clean energy. A clean energy, a well established standard say a clean. This is all internal combustion engines. Now LPG which forms about 2% of the vehicles in Ghana. You have not been clearer, you have not been fair to LPG users. And this particular act, I think that is very regressive and are buying on some rebim. Lastly, you see, in South Africa, any Rwanda, they introduce emission taxes. Or more machines are now DVLA measure the emission levels of vehicles. And or more measure or emission level, then they will tax you based on the emissions of these vehicles. But Chroma, ya can be beer boom, say, ye hear the kiwi capacity, and I say engine capacity, and they are taxed. Engine capacity, yes, a bit more case, but not the emission levels is because be an engineer brand new, and I say vehicle near brand new compared to aged vehicle. No, I say, many are coming from post 2 video be na Kia B. Masa hun tutu na ubesu. But sa Kia no releasing to Musie bebrebe no. One Kia fufra no release Musie no. Ebe to the same emission levy.
All right.
It is very, very unfair and regressive. I think that they need to amend this particular act.
Thank you, gentlemen. I'm grateful for your time. Me did the Kwame Appiah Kubi abusi Hana Brema me kweba me de wesi. Sir Joe any team no at the midfield action no at to us so. Adom dom ye nia Joe ada ye besa ni we dia shia ABA. On behalf of my team, happy weekend to all of you. God bless you. Stay safe. Good morning, Ghana.
I won't quit time when I'm I won't quit time when I'm your person will be yasin, yasin, and be frantuma. Ubumidia for any count, baby this year, may a baby this year. Your person will be yasin, yasin, and be frantuma.